But I'm going to sign it because I'm actually proud of it and to guarantee you that there's only one and I will not do another one.
Hi, I am Mille from Palsgaard Kunstauktioner, and today I am joined by Sophus Bang, the designer of this bench that we are actually sitting on. Welcome, Sophus.
Thank you.
I think we should start off by you telling a little bit about yourself and your background as a designer.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Sophus Bang. I am 51 years, industrial designer. Mm-hmm. Primarily work with high-end consumer electronics for Bang & Olufsen for about 17 years. So that's my primary field, actually. Yeah. So this is actually my first piece of furniture.
Your first furniture?
Ever, yeah.
That's an amazing first furniture to do, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. And yeah, you participated in the Danish program Danmarks Next Klassiker, I think we would say in English, where you got the assignment to design and make a waiting furniture for the Danish Central Station.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit about that experience?
Well, it was a three-week assignment.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah. Yeah. So I spent 1 week on researching the area and all the situation, the user scenarios, just watching people interact with the benches in there and the environment. Then I spent a week trying to make solutions to all the findings. Yeah. And then at the end, I spent 1 week on actually producing it myself also. Yeah,
that is really impressive. It sounds very
I'm
stressful.
Also a little bit impressed, actually.
Now that you're sitting with the product.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so 3 weeks and you made it yourself, or you designed it and made it yourself.
Yes.
Does everyone make it themselves, or did you choose to make it yourself also?
I chose to make it myself mostly out of necessity because I had very short time to actually find someone who could help me do it. Yeah. So I had to do it myself.
Yeah. But hey, you did it, and the bench is here, and it's really beautiful. What is the materials? What is the thought behind the design?
It is Danish oak and brass, which are materials that are the main materials in the interior, the original interior at the central station. And it aged very, very beautiful. Now it's very fresh, but it is thought to last for hundreds of years and just become more and more beautiful, as a patina set is in. And you can see it at the central station, all the doors and the interior in brass and oak. It has a very lovely, warm patina, and it doesn't feel worn out like many of modern materials. They wear out and they don't age well. No. So that's why I went with the architecture of the historical element.
That must have been a very interesting challenge to do, to have to make it fit into such a historic building, but also it needs to be a very functional furniture. How is this furniture functional? What have you been thinking?
Well, I tried to see on all these. There are so many user groups. It is everyone.
Everyone comes to the central station.
Yeah, it's elderly, it's children, it's families, singles, it's foreigners, it's disabled people. Yeah. So that was my main, actually, to see how does it work. So I chose to make this with the folding seats. I didn't have the time to make them actually mechanical work because they were intended to be automatically levitating the folding seats on an upright position. Both to take up less space, also so left off or left trash and litter would actually fall to the ground and be swept easily away. Yeah. And that's why actually there are no horizontal surfaces on the bench because of that, because even the slightest horizontal surface, it will pile up garbage. Have a look around.
Take a look at your central station, you can see garbage everywhere.
But it's also because in a big room as a central station, you would like not only to rest when you wait, but also to have a safe place, a safe zone where you can gather and wait, so you can have your luggage and have a wall behind you, have the back against the wall. That was pretty... You also, when you are maybe elderly, there's a long distance on the central station. You need something to grab onto. So it's also actually a handrail in some situations.
Yeah.
The reason also why it is folding seats is because you have room here for luggage, and also, very important, I think, wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Because if you are a wheelchair user, it is super uncomfortable to be placed out here.
So now
you can get into and have your back against the wall.
And feel like you're part of the seating situation.
Yeah, exactly.
And also it's a bit difficult to like steal through. There's just not able to come anyone through and like steal from your bag if you have it here, as everything is closed off, right?
Yeah, exactly. Both in the bottom and here.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty safe too. It was the main issue actually, to make a safe place for people waiting. And a central station in all cities, I reckon, is you are vulnerable.
Yeah.
There are a lot of pickpockets and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, great design, I must say. Where would you hope to like see your bench for its future home? Where could you imagine a good place for this should be?
Yeah, now when it's not at the central station, I would have hoped that, because I would really love to see it in a very harsh environment, to see how it would live.
Yeah.
Over time. But that's it. Still in a public, semi-public area.
Yeah.
Of course, it is an indoor bench. It is for an indoor environment. But
maybe like in a big company somewhere, in a beautiful
company or gallery or some kind of waiting area, institution.
Yeah. I think it would look beautiful a lot of places.
I also thought about it. It could be in a church.
My first thought when I looked at it was like, that's a church bench.
And it would be really interesting, I think, because somebody could face the priest, and the atheist could actually just face the other way.
You know, at Christmas when you bring your family and all the atheists could sit at that side, and the people really want to go to church.
Exactly.
Where would you say that the bench sit within like Danish design tradition?
I would say I'm probably pretty inspired by an old Danish designer, architect, Knud Engelhardt, who among other things made the trams for Copenhagen in the 30s, 20s, something like that. His approach, that is very pragmatic. It's more about seeing how will thing be used, how will it be used, how will it end up looking, instead of making something, this is how it looks. It's more important to how it will look. In use, in daily use. So I think that's pretty inspiring for me. Yeah, and the Danish design tradition, I think we have a Danish design tradition that looks very much on, that has a very empathic approach to actually see what are the use scenarios, what are the users, how will they interact with it. So it's not as much me that think, oh, this is interesting, that is my artistic expression. Not at all. Not at all. It solves some issues. And hopefully it should be a joy and a benefit for the users.
That's what we need, instead of a lot of useless design.
Yeah, and I think I must say, I think there is a lot of useless design.
There is, for sure.
That doesn't take into account that things are actually going to be used, and it's going to be worn, and it's going to be, and And how will it look after 1 month, after 1 year, after 10 years?
Instead of how does it look now, and 1 month it's broken, maybe.
Yeah, because it might look good on a picture.
Yeah. You've chosen to donate some of the final hammer prize to Mændenes Hjem, the homeless shelter in Copenhagen, and the street paper Hus Forbi. What is the reason behind this?
Well, it is actually, one reason is that I made a bench that people could sit on. I didn't make a bench to sleep on.
No.
I didn't make a bench for homeless people. And it is an issue in public design. There's a lot of hostile design and dark design, trying to avoid people sleeping on it.
Yeah.
And it is on purpose that it's not meant to sleep on. The task was to make a safe environment for the people that are actually waiting for the trains.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's our task as designers to make a bench that is good to sleep on. But I think we should make some initiatives to actually provide safe sleeping facilities for homeless people and vulnerable people.
Yeah.
Because it is not a safe place to sleep on a bench. It is very, very unsafe. And Mændenes Hjem is providing acute shelter for the homeless and vulnerable people. And Hus Forbi is really, really good because they bring a voice to the homeless people.
Yeah.
So it actually, and that is the biggest problem, I think, because why is it uncomfortable and feels unsafe that there's a homeless person sleeping on a bench? It's mostly lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding the situation. And I think they do a really good job. Actually, they provide a meaningful work, and they provide also the dialogue between us and them. It's terrible, us and them. There's no such things. So that is why.
I think it's all of us at Palsgaard think it's a very good initiative, and we're happy also to support it, and we hope that the bench will end up somewhere where it can show off its beautiful design and craftsmanship, and that the bids will go high, so we can also support Mændenes Hjem and Hus Forbi.
I hope so too, and I'm really glad that Palsgaard would participate in it and also be willing to also to support that.
Yes. Thank you, Sophus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.